Everyone, welcome to another Windows 10 video. My name is Ed, and in this video I want to talk to you about the different recovery options for Windows 10. Now if you go back a few versions of Windows, etc., you basically had the option to boot from a disk and run a repair or fix the master boot record, etc., and 9 out of 10 times it would kill the machine anyway. In Windows 10, Microsoft have given you a few options. So if you click on Settings and you go to Update and Security and Recovery, you have the option to, number one, reset this computer. So as they say, if your PC isn't running well, resetting it might help. This lets you choose to keep your personal files or remove them and then reinstalls Windows. I have tried this, and downloading from the cloud actually failed. It could be a bandwidth issue at the time. I don't know, it just got to a point, died, and I basically had to then point it to the local machine to do a recovery, and then it actually did the recovery and reinstalled. So this OS that I'm currently on is a reinstalled version because a previous update broke this version of Windows. Go back to a previous version. I haven't tried this yet, but basically this is telling you that if you don't like what you have here, you can go back. And then obviously advanced startup is you can then boot from an ISO or a USB disk, or you can try system restore, but system restore is not enabled. You've got to enable it, and that's in one of my other videos. So if you want to learn more, you can click on the link, it'll take you. So it'll take you to a web page that will actually teach you. So if you launch Edge, basically it goes and tells you, here we go, use a fresh start to install a clean version of Windows 10, and basically gives you the steps if you are new to this to do. What you could do is, like, if you're running the Insider Preview, there's a utility that Microsoft have. I don't know if it's Microsoft, but there is a utility, I think it's on the Windows 10 forums, where you can actually go and download the latest version of, or the previous version of Windows Insider, for example, and it'll download it in bits, and then it'll eventually compile it into one ISO and allow you to mount it and then run the setup. That's another way to do it. It's just, again, it's bandwidth intensive because you've got to download that entire image and all the bits, etc., along with it. So just be aware of that. So if this doesn't work for you, then you can use the traditional method of booting from obviously CDs are now old-fashioned, or DVDs, is booting from a USB device that actually has Windows setup files on it, and then you can decide then if you want to reinstall and keep files like I mentioned here, or just reinstall completely. Obviously remember, if you wipe your entire drive, Windows and everything will be gone, so all your data will be gone. So ensure that you have a backup before you actually try resetting your machine. Now this one where it says it will keep the files, yes it will, but to be on the safe side, rather do a backup first, and then once you've done the backup, then you can do a recovery. And that's it for recovering Windows. Thank you very much for watching.